Yeah, they got a lot of good shooters, and you got to give credit to Michigan. They stepped up and made some big shots throughout the game. Certainly 11 in the first half is way too many. I didn't think that we did a good job. Obviously, taking away the three-point shot. They got us in rotation. We're flying around. They made some extra passes. They shot faked, and we just didn't do a good job of getting the shooters.
Coach, is it fair to say that missed free throws are a primary reason for why this game turned out the way it did? And if so, is there anything mechanical or mental you see that can be worked on and improved upon?
I think that's actually a secondary reason. The primary reason that we lost is they shot 58% from the field and 56% from three. But certainly making 8 for 19 free throws doesn't help. If you shoot 75, 80%, obviously when you cut the lead down to 2 or 1, you probably have a lead at that point. But it's good free throw shooters that are at the foul line. Cameron Ridley, Isaiah, Tevin, these guys, they're good free throw shooters. They just got to step up and shoot them in and shoot it with confidence. Mechanically, I don't think so. I mean, we'll watch the tape, but these guys can make free throws.
You guys got it down to wonder what's kind of going well. What do you guys think?
It's pretty simple. I mean, we were stopping them. And then we were able to execute and get some really good shots. And so we were able to take the lead all the way down from, I think they got up as many as 13, down to 1. And the only way you can do that is by stopping the other team. And there's got to be more of an urgency to do that. We got some stops in a row. We were able to wrap them up, and then we scored. So we cut the lead. But, then when you get it down to 1, that's when it's even more important to finish some possessions off on defense.
The whole 3-day tournament seemed like kind of you had the one-game sandwich where you were a little more happy with the defense. Is it kind of disappointing to see a bit of a setback today?
Yes, very disappointing.
With a player like LeVert, defensively, is it more just try to contain him than completely keep him from scoring?
Well, he's a big part of what they do, so he's going to get a lot of shots up. I mean, they run a lot of really good stuff for him. But if he's going to shoot 14 times, you don't want to let him go 8 for 14. And some of those, he made some really tough ones. But in other cases, I don't think, we did a good enough job as a team defending him. So we just got to get better.
Javon, last night you were talking about taking pride in the defense. From your perspective, what happened between yesterday and today?
We just didn't have a good enough sense of urgency in getting stops, especially in the first half. We did a good job of putting some stops together in the second half, but it wasn't enough. And that's something that we got to go back to the drawing board and take more pride in it and work on.
Coach, given that the starters all logged 26 minutes plus and you had 7 guys who were 14 plus minutes, is this an indication that you're starting to nail down the rotation, maybe shorten the bench a little, or is it just a circumstance?
No, I don't think it means that we're shortening the bench. It's just a matter of matchups. Michigan's a team that constantly has 4 perimeter guys in the game. So you've got to defend those guys with people that can move and deal with, their offense. That changed things a little bit. I thought Prince Ebay was really good in the second half, but then he got foul trouble. So we subbed him. He wasn't able to play as much. But no, it's not an indication of anything. We want to play a lot of guys, and it just so happened tonight we went with guys that were maybe playing a little bit better.
Anything else? Isaiah, how do you kind of view these 3 games?
This tournament was a tough stretch for us. We just had to bounce back. We know that we had to put together stops on the defensive end. We're actually trying to make that our identity, defensive rebounding, getting stops on that end, and just pushing the ball. So we just got to do a better job at that.
Coach, these first 3 weeks obviously a bit of a weird schedule. 2 weeks you're out of the country. You're looking forward to getting back and kind of settling into a rhythm?
Yeah, we are, but you know, it doesn't matter if you're on Mars. You've got to make a decision as a basketball team that the things that go into winning are more important to you than they are to your opponent. And we got a long way to go with that. I do think we've made some strides, but to win a game like tonight, especially after we dug ourselves a hole, we simply got to be better.
Coach, can you explain why you chose to go with the diamond press over maybe the fist press the previous years?
I actually thought the diamond was pretty good tonight against Michigan. We got to get better at all the defenses that we have, but it's a little bit better matchup. We had actually used one of our other presses earlier in the game, and you know, they got two pretty good ball handlers in the back there with Walton and Levert. But I thought that the diamond put us in position where we could maybe get some steals or get our hand on the basketball. We just got to get better.
Thanks, gang.